Honorable guests and members in the audience are requested to kindly continue standing while the national anthem is being played. I request you all to kindly resume your seat. Thank you. Namaste everyone. This is Professor Priya Naidu, and on behalf of the entire Dhruva family, I extend a warm welcome to our honorable guests. It is indeed a moment of utmost privilege for all of us to share the space with eminent luminaries like you. We are also honored to have many luminaries who have joined us online to attend this session. I also take this opportunity to welcome the parents, faculty members, staff, students, especially the class of 2021-23 for the 27th Convocation ceremony. We strongly believe that there is a powerful driving force inside every human being, and once unleashed, can transform dreams into reality. Today's ceremony is a validation that you all have unleashed that driving force and have made your dreams come true. It is an overwhelming moment for the Dhruva family, and we are glad that we had a small role to play to help you achieve these goals. It is a moment of utmost honor for Dhruva College of Management to have such eminent luminaries who have spared their valuable time to grace this occasion and bless the graduating students. May I now request Shri N. Srinivas Rao from IIM Bangalore, CEO T-Hub, to kindly join us on the stage, please. I invite Dr. K. Pratap Reddy, Director, Society for Enterprise Development and Agribusiness Management, Chairman, Dhruva Governing Board, to please join us on the stage. Please join me in welcoming Dr. P.V. Lakshmipati from IIM Ahmedabad and Director, ECGA Indonesia. I request Dr. K.T. Reddy Garu, Dhruva Governing Board member, to kindly join us on the stage. May I now invite Dr. S. Pratap Reddy, Founder Chairman, Dhruva College of Management, to kindly join us on the stage. I request the parents of gold medalists to kindly occupy the front seats. Parents of gold medalists. We at Dhruva take immense pride in upholding our Indian traditional values and belief. And year after year, we ensure that our students too imbibe these values and take them forward to the next generation. Taking the legacy forward, I request our Vice Chairperson, Dhruva College of Management, Srimati Pushpalata Reddy ma'am, to kindly join us on the stage for lighting of the lamp. I also invite Priya Iyengar ma'am, to please join us on the stage, and Sheila Dave ma'am from the Department of Research and Statistics to please join us on the stage for lighting of the lamp and garlanding the statue. I invite Mrs. Katie Reddy ma'am also to please join us on the stage for the lighting of the lamp. I request the dignitaries to kindly come for a photo opportunity with all the dignitaries. Thank you, everyone. Dhruva College of Management has its flag flying high for the last 29 years, and we shall continue to make positive impact in the lives of many for centuries to come. To achieve this vision, we would need the best wishes and incessant support of our dignitaries, parents, and student ambassadors of Dhruva. Your presence today in this auditorium gives us that assurance that you are with us in this journey. We would like to take this moment to acknowledge the presence of our eminent dignitaries. Therefore, I request Dr. S. Pratap Reddy to kindly present a memento to Sri M. Srinivas Rao, IIM Bangalore, CEO T-Hub. Thank you, sir, for gracing the occasion. I now invite Dr. B.G.K. Murthy, Principal, Dhruva College of Management, to present the memento to Dr. K. Pratap Reddy, Director, Society for Enterprise Development and Agribusiness Management, and Chairman, Dhruva Governing Board. We are humbled to be sharing the stage with you, sir. I request Professor Gokul Krishnan, Director, Evaluation, to present the memento to Dr. P.V. Lakshmipati, IIM Ahmedabad, Director, ECGL Indonesia. Dhruva College of Management is truly blessed to have mentors like you. I now invite Professor Ullas Ramakrishnan to present the memento to Dr. K.T. Reddy Garu, Dhruva Governing Board Member. May I request Dr. K. Pratap Reddy Garu, Chairman, Dhruva Governing Board, to declare the convocation open.
The 27th Convocation of Dhruva College of Management has been called by the Governing Board to confer the degree of postgraduate diploma in management upon the candidates who have been certified worthy of this, in line with the regulations of All India Council for Technical Education, Ministry of HRD, Government of India. I have great pleasure in declaring open this 27th Convocation of Dhruva College of Management.
Sir. Going forward, Dr. S. Pratap Reddy, Founder Chairman, Dhruva College of Management, has been a relentless teacher over the last 4 decades and is known for his unique way of teaching. The pearls of wisdom that he shares with the students are incomparable as he attempts to shape their character and not just their career. He simply believes in simple living and high thinking. Last year, around the same time, he wasn't keeping well, and we are glad that he is active and he's enjoying the entire ceremony along with us. This is a right example of this proverb, old proverb, which says that tough times never last, but tough people do. So without further ado, I request Chairman Sir to address the gathering.
I wholeheartedly welcome the graduating students. They are part and parcel of the family called Dhruva. And as Dhruvite, they will uphold the four cardinal principles of Dhruva College of Management: diligence, dignity, dhyana, and dharma. As we all know that the punchline of Dhruva is defining excellence, a continuous defining of excellence. And it has been really trying to streamline and metamorphose the highest values in management since 1995. And its unique selling proposition is, as we all know, as it has been again and again re-emphasized since last 1927, 28, 29 years. Don't care, face the brute. And Dhruva's vision is to sustain its coveted position of one of the 25 best B schools of India. And its mission is to co-produce leader managers set in the cardinal principles, as well as sustain the wonderful values of Sanatana Dharma. And I always cherish these things more than anything. Our students are very simple in their outlook, disciplined in their manners, and they all rise up to the expectations of the corporate world. That is the reason every year placement activity is so formidably great that 95 to 99% of the graduates are placed. And last year, it was a kind of boom. One of our students placed in a corporate bank with as much as 13 lakhs per annum. It shows proof. It shows proof that the payback period of Dhruva graduate by paying about 5 odd lakhs of rupees is getting the return within a matter of 6 to 7 months, whereas the global average is 20 months, including Harvard. That is to say that the money that is spent on educating a child, a student in the college, is not going waste at all. As far as Dhruva is concerned, we don't charge a pie extra than we are supposed to spend on them during their 2-year stay here. We are doing our bit in translating the young minds into worthy of corporate world. With this, I request Professor Priya to continue the proceedings.
May I now request our Chief Guest, Sri M. Srinivas Rao, CEO T-Hub, to give the convocation address. So please.
Good afternoon. First of all, Chairman Dr. S. Pratap Reddy Garu, Dr. K. Pratap Reddy Garu, Chairman of the Governing Board, Dr. Lakshmipati Garu, Dr. K.T. Reddy Garu, faculty members, students, proud parents, and I think well-wishers. So first of all, I really feel very privileged and honored to be here. I came here as somebody I'm sure some of you are familiar with. I think she teaches here, Priya Iyengar Garu, who's a lawyer. So she teaches here. So she said, most people call me MSR. So she said, MSR, this college is having its convocation, and we want you to come in and talk to them. So I was thinking, I've been in your shoes many years ago. I passed out about 36 years ago. And so first of all, congratulations to all of you for this wonderful, momentous moment. You graduate only once, right? So some of you would have finished your degrees and come here. So first of all, give yourselves a big hand for getting through this. Right? Second, I was listening, with rapt attention to what Dr. Pratap Reddy said just now about the 4 Ds, right? Essentially, dhyana, dharma, diligence, and dignity, right? And it really resonated very deeply with me because I think fundamentally it shows that the college has been built on a foundation, a very, very strong, solid foundation. So kudos to you, sir. And I also heard about the fact that despite your ill health, right? Like I think when she was talking about tough times not lasting and tough people do, I could really sense the steel in you. So kudos to you for, and Dr. Lakshmipati was telling me about how you started this. So first of all, kudos for starting it. Second is for kudos for keeping it running for 27 years. No mean achievement, right? And not compromising to market forces. So kudos to you, sir. Okay, so so I've had a fairly hectic day. I took a morning flight. I got up at 4 o'clock in Goa, came here. I went to an event in JNTU. And then today, I have 5 events here. So I was thinking of 2 things. First is, how do I make sure if someone attends all 5 events, they hear something different? Okay, they don't hear the same thing. Second is, what is it that I can talk to a bunch of bright young people who are now stepping into the world of, I think you used the right word, leader managers, right? So I thought I'll just try and put some thoughts together and leave you with, I always believe in any convocation, the intent, first of all, it's a celebration, right? First, it starts with the celebration. Second is, hopefully, there are a couple of takeaways from what I'm going to say, which will hopefully, you'll remember when you get to my age, and then say, okay, this chap told us something which stood us in good stead as we went through life. So I'm going to talk a little bit about entrepreneurship, innovation, and the future. Right? That's what I'm going to talk about. We live in a very interesting time. Okay, so all of you have heard of this term called VUCA. Some of you have heard this term called VUCA: volatile, uncertain, complex, ambiguous. 3 years ago, who would have thought of that we would have a pandemic? Then we have a Russia-Ukraine war, and now the latest Hamas, Israel, whatever. The world is going through so many changes, right? So VUCA is something which was coined about close to 35, 40 years ago. Now there's a new word which is coming called BANI, BANI, brittle, anxious, non-linear, and incomprehensible, right? Because everything around us, everything which we held true, right, is now at risk of being torn apart, right? So many, who would have anticipated 3 weeks ago that we would have had what happened in Israel? Nobody, the last pandemic was about 100 years ago. It changed so many lives. It caused so much untold, economic distress apart from, other issues, right? So I just thought this is an interesting time. All of you are graduating at a time when lots of changes, but there's also a lot of, like they say, behind every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. So I thought I'll kind of cover that part. So how many of you, tell me honestly this question to the students, how many of you use ChatGPT for your assignments? Sir, do you allow ChatGPT to be used? Do you allow ChatGPT to be used for their assignments? No, I'm asking you whether you allow the students to use ChatGPT for their assignments.
Yeah, each student, the second year of better remember ChatGPT giving. Sorry, I'll start again. On November 30th, if you remember, ChatGPT came into the world. All right, and I was teaching them, the second years, a program on how to adjust in the real world. I think on December 10th or 12th, almost within 15 days, I had explained to them about ChatGPT, so they all got exposed. And from that time, several of them have been in touch with me and they've been actually been using ChatGPT. So
Thank
just
you.
to answer your question.
Thank you. No, so the reason I brought ChatGPT up is one of the things which a lot of people ask today is, will automation take over my job? Okay, will I become obsolete? Will I become redundant? Now, the answer to that, honestly, first of all, for MBA students, I can assure you your jobs will not become obsolete because, see, AI today, despite everything which has been done, still works on a set of rules. And unfortunately, the real world does not work. You cannot compartmentalize everything into black and white. There's a lot of gray. There's a lot of things where human judgment is required, right? So your jobs are secure. But for you to, for you to move ahead in life, I'm going to, how many of you here are engineers in the graduating class? There are a few, I think, not many. Okay, so the reason I asked that question again is because when I grew up, when I did my engineering almost 40 years ago, we learned COBOL, we learned BASIC, we learned Pascal, we learned Fortran. So did you, I'm sure those are languages you would have learned. Now, I don't think any one of you would have been even remotely close to learning those languages. Today, you would have learned Java, Python, R, React, Flutter, etc. So the reason I brought up that point is that first thing you have to recognize is your learning does not stop when you finish your MBA. Okay, today, in today's time and age, every 5 years, there are going to be tectonic technology shifts. Okay, which means your journey in life you will need to keep learning, unlearning constantly, right? So those, I'm going to start with a, do you remember your high school biology, Charles Darwin? Some of you? There was a quote about, about it's not the strongest of the species that will survive. It's not the most intelligent that will survive. It is the one which is most adaptable to change, right? So be prepared for change, right? And which means you cannot, so some of you, I see the gold medal winners sitting here in the front, beaming proudly with their parents. The one thing I can tell you is that today, in today's time and age, particularly more than at any other time in history, for every young person who's going to get into the workforce, learning, unlearning is going to be a constant. You have to keep focused on upgrading your skills, learning new ways of doing things, adapting to different cultures. You're also living in a much more globalized world where today you're competing for work with not just your class, people around you, but also for people from other locations and geographies. So the first takeaway I thought I'll leave with you is be prepared to learn and to unlearn all the time. Okay, that's one. The second thing which I thought I'll talk to you about is, so one of the things which I find a lot of young people struggle with is focusing on building what I call a set of anchors. This is essentially for like the gentleman in the dais, for all of them are hugely successful. They've done a lot, but I'm sure there's one thing which is common to all of them, and that is fundamentally what I call a core set of anchors. What are these anchors typically? These anchors are your beliefs. These anchors are your commitments. These anchors are your relationships. And these anchors are also your spirituality. Right? Without these, if you don't have a strong belief system, if you don't have strong values, right, and you can't build lasting relationships, you will achieve success, but that success will be transient. Okay. See, tomorrow, some of you, will go on to become very successful leaders. Some of you will start your own businesses. Some of you will make a lot of money. But I'll tell you one thing about money. Nobody knows how much money you have except your bank manager, right? But people will know who you are and what you've done to help others, right? So the important thing I keep saying is that this is the time for you to ask to basically build a strong set of anchors. I think, first of all, we must congratulate all the parents here, because without their support, I mean, I know there are only a few parents here, but without their support, you wouldn't have got to this place, right? So essentially, beliefs are, could be, today's skills could be irrelevant tomorrow, but if you have a strong foundational set of beliefs, chances are you'll be successful, right? And I just wanted to spend a couple of minutes before I close on what I believe are what we call meta skills, which will stand you in good stead in the future. So these meta skills are, the first one I want to talk about is learning agility. I talked about it again. Learning agility is important. Second is entrepreneurial mindset and skills. Third is soft skills. And the fourth is getting practical. Okay. So when you talk about learning agility, right? Learning is not just about, learning, for example, operations research, economics, behavioral sciences, etc. But it's just about the way you think. Okay. How to basically focus on being mentally agile. Okay. Focus on being agile about the people around you and what they're doing. Focus on being able to manage change, right? And being able to cope with, the kind of change which is happening in the world, and being very self-aware, right? Most of us, when you talk to people my age, and some, I can say with some, I can take the liberty of saying the gentlemen on the stage are obviously older than me, right? But they'll tell you one thing. The one regret you should never have in life is about saying I could have done better, right? So all of us, many of us have a lot of potential. For some reason or the other, we don't allow that potential to come to the surface. And then you get to an age where it becomes very difficult for you to say, okay, I should have done this then, right? So my this thing to you is, whatever you do, okay, I'm going to use two Hindi words because we're in Hyderabad. तो जो भी आप लोग करेंगे, जुनून से करो, और जिद से करो, और passion से करो. Okay, you'll be successful there. Okay, I'm going to talk about one last thing before I get off. How many of you do volunteering? This is a little disappointing because I see only 3 or 4 hands. Okay, see, volunteering is a big way of learning about things outside of your comfort zone. So when you do something where, for example, when you volunteer, you usually don't get paid. Okay, you are doing it because you want to help somebody else. So, for example, suppose you were to go and say, listen, you are all very privileged and very fortunate, right? Because your parents have supported you to get here, they paid your fees, you have a great leadership team here. I'm sure you have great teachers here, etc. You're all very lucky, right? So you have an obligation, a responsibility to support those not as fortunate, not as well endowed as you are. And the way to do that, to start with, is to volunteer. Okay. So I'm going to ask, sir, with your permission, I'm going to ask the students here to take a pledge. Okay. Can you give 4 hours a month to go and volunteer? Can I see a show of hands, please? 4 hours a month, 1 hour. You don't do Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram, and Instagram for 1 hour and go and help somebody else. Find a school close to you, find a hospital close to you, find something else close to you where you can go and make a difference. Believe me, the learning you'll get, the satisfaction you will get from doing something to help others without expecting anything in kind or in return is something which you cannot explain to somebody else. So one is learn to volunteer. Second is, how many of you are keen on becoming an entrepreneur? Again, I need to see more people thinking about becoming an entrepreneur. I'll tell you why. Okay. Professor talked about the fact that the highest placed individual got 30 lakhs salary. Okay. I wanted to ask him a question. What is the average salary or median salary, which is probably a more accurate representation? I'm suspecting it being the 8 to 10 lakh range. India today needs more young people like you to think about entrepreneurship as a career choice. Because if you look at the number of jobs which are getting added, okay, Today, the number of jobs in government is low. People, when I was growing up, everybody said we should do a government job because it is safe, secure, you'll get pension, okay, and they'll give you, as you go up the ranks, you'll get Gar, Gadi, whatever. That's no longer true because the government today is not hiring as many people, right? So the other option is to go and work for a company, go and work for a, I'm assuming, the standard set of recruiters come here, Accenture, TCS, Wipro, etc., etc. They are also reducing the number of jobs. For example, this year, IT hiring is down because the demand is down, right? The only way India can scale up is through entrepreneurship, right? Today, we have 100,000 startups in India, which is a big number. Basically, we are the third largest ecosystem compared to the US and after US and China. But for a country of 1.4 billion people, 100,000 entrepreneurs is not enough. We need actually 1 million entrepreneurs. And this is the best time. All of you have the benefit and the privilege of having had a good education. Okay, I'm going to ask you one more question. I don't want, normally this question leads to embarrassing results, but I'll ask. How many SDG goals do we have? Anyone here? Are you familiar with SDG goals? People in the front are not allowed to answer, but students, what are SDG goals? What is SDG? Sorry? You're close. It's social development goals. So the United Nations has come up with 17 goals, okay, for us to become a better place to live in. There are about 7 billion of us on Earth. So these goals are related to things like, clean air, good water, access to healthcare, access to education, and so on, right? So today, India, despite all the progress we've made, we are now, purchasing parity wise, the fifth largest economy, 3.7 trillion, etc., etc. But we still have vast disparities of wealth and inequity here, right? You guys are all very lucky. Okay, you have access to education, you have access to healthcare, you have access to a great campus like this, etc., etc. But there are so many other people who are not as privileged, right? So basically going back to the point about entrepreneurship comes not by going to a class. Entrepreneurship comes by thinking about problems which you can solve. So think about this. I want all of you to reflect. Second assignment for you, if you will. Reflect on what are the problems around you which you see, which you think are worth solving. That's the first step. Second is, if you solve those problems, how many people will it impact? A small number or a large number? Third is, can you figure out some level of what I call monetization? If you solve that problem, solve it for a large number of people, can you figure out a way? It doesn't have to be about profit. It has to be about sustenance and self-sustaining. You cannot depend on somebody else to give you money to run it. You have to figure out a way to create a model where it sustains itself, right? Like this college has done for 27 years, right? So I want all of you to think about what you want to do. Suppose I were to give you a clean piece, a blank sheet of paper and ask you saying, listen, identify 3 problems which you think are worth solving and can you build a business around it? Okay. And can you build a business which is not purely profit oriented, but profit with purpose, which is solving problems for a large number of people, sort of thing, right? So these 2 things I want to leave you with. Be open to change. Your learning does not stop after your MBA. Okay, you have to keep learning through the rest of your life. Okay. Second is, start thinking about, entrepreneurship in some ways is about critical thinking, creative thinking, communication, collaboration, right? And these skills, irrespective of whether you become an entrepreneur or not, will stand you in good stead in life. Okay. So I want to leave you with that thought, and I want to again thank Dr. Pratap Reddy Garu and the members of the governing board for giving me this opportunity to talk to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for leaving that thought-provoking message. I also thank you for encouraging our students to volunteer and to explore entrepreneurial initiatives. I'm sure India needs more employment givers as well. Thank you so much, sir. It's time for us to start the felicitation ceremony of the gold medalists. May I please invite Shri M. Srinivas Rao, CEO T-Hub, and Professor Priya Iyengar ma'am to present the gold medal instituted in the honor of Srimati Lakshmi and Srinivas Ramkuri Gold Medal to PGDM 2023 overall topper to Miss G. Bhavani, daughter of Srinivas G. Raju and Srimati G. Sarita. I request Bhavani to join us on the stage, and I also request Bhavani's parents to accompany her. A thundering round of applause for Bhavani. I request the dignitaries to also give away the rolling trophy presented to the best student in management instituted by Deccan Herald Bangalore and Center for Change Management Bombay to Miss Bhavani. Many, many congratulations to Bhavani and her proud parents. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I request you to continue. Be seated. Please be seated. Bhavani, I request you to please address the gathering.
Namaste everybody. I am Bhavani from class of 2021-2023. Esteemed dignitaries, faculty members, proud parents and exceptional graduates of class 2021 and 2023. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to all present here. As I stand here today as a gold medalist, I am reminded that this achievement is not solely my own. This is the collective effort and support of our chairman, Dr. S. Pratap Reddy sir, our faculty, supporting staff, my peers, and especially my parents. My journey at Dhruva was just transformative. I've laughed, learned, faced challenges, seized numerous opportunities that prepared me for the real world. I've not only gained knowledge, but also developed as a person. I'll make sure to continue and I'll make sure to apply all the lessons and learnings that I had here, and I'll continue to be a lifelong learner. And I'm sure not just me, but all my batchmates graduating today, I mean the impact creators, will not only excel in our careers, but also contribute to a brighter, sustainable, and inclusive future. Congratulations once again. May our journey beyond these walls be filled with success, purpose, and fulfillment. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhavani. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I now request Dr. K. Pratap Reddy Garu to give away the gold medal instituted in the honor of Kirti Sheshalu Srimati Bala Tripur Sundari Nerala Gold Medal to the PGDM 2023 topper in finance to Mohammad Furqan Ahmed, son of Sri Mohammad Ismail and Srimati Bibi Asha. I invite Furqan and his parents on the stage. A thundering round of applause to Furqan Ahmed and his proud parents, please. Furqan Ahmed, you are please invited to address the gathering.
Thank you, Priya ma'am. Honorable guests, distinguished faculty, staff, proud parents, and my dear juniors, namaste and good afternoon to everybody. Today, I stand before you with immense gratitude and humility. It's an honor to express my heartfelt appreciation to our chairman, Dr. S. Pratap Reddy, and other distinguished professors whose guidance and wisdom has been our guiding light throughout this remarkable journey. Our parents who are sitting here today, filled with so many emotions, we can't thank them enough for everything they have done for us. Their unwavering support, love, encouragement have been our pillars of strength for which we are eternally grateful. Today, as I received this gold medal in finance, I tell myself to stay humble and remind myself that this would not have been possible without the exceptional education and support provided by this wonderful institution. To my juniors, I would advise you to set your goals high, work tirelessly, and believe in yourself. Above all, trust your mentors. They know the best about you. Once again, congratulations to my fellow mates, impact creators, that is class of 2023. Jai Hind, Jai Bhim. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
May I now invite Dr. P.V. Lakshmipati sir to present the gold medal instituted in the honor of Kirti Sheshalu Srimati Shantamma Gold Medal to the PGDM topper HRM, Miss U. Bindushri, daughter of Sri U. Siddhagiri and Srimati U. Rupa Devi. I request Bindu and her parents to please join us on the stage. It is indeed a proud and emotional moment for all the parents who have accompanied us for this session. Over to Bindu.
Namaste, everyone. Before I begin, I wish to thank our chairman sir for giving me this opportunity today. I am very grateful to Dhruva College of Management for helping me in achieving my dreams and to reach heights. I wish to convey my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Pratap Reddy sir for giving us the best in-class environment, apt for effective learning, and not just imparting knowledge, but also molding a personality. I feel blessed to God have this opportunity from all our esteemed faculty support all the time. Above all, role of my parents in this journey cannot be mentioned in words, as it won't be enough to describe their contribution. So with this, I conclude my juniors all the very best for your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Bindu. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. May I now call upon Mr. Hafizuddin Sheikh, Mr. Kadir, and Mr. Roshi Reddy Garu to present the gold medal instituted in the honor of Kulsum Fatima Hafizuddin Sheikh Imam Gold Medal in the memory of his daughter to the PGDM 2023 topper in business analytics, Mr. T. Kushal Kedar, son of late Shri T. Venkata Anil Kumar and Srimati T. Vijayashri. Huge round of applause to Kushal Kedar and his mom for this remarkable achievement. I invite Kushal Kedar to please address the gathering.
Namaste everyone. I am Kushal Kedar of batch 2021 to 2023, standing before you today to express my heartfelt thanks for the honor of receiving the gold medal. First and foremost, I would like to extend my appreciation to our dedicated faculty members whose able mentorship have been instrumental in shaping our academic journeys. I'm very grateful to my fellow classmates who have been very inspirational as we faced challenges, celebrated victories, and everlasting friendships that will undoubtedly stand the test of time. A special thanks to our family members whose sacrifices and incessant support would have been the bedrock of our success. A special thanks to the faculty members, the administrative staff, whose contributions are really important for the successful running of the institution. Your contribution often goes unsung, but they're really truly invaluable. Finally, I would like to thank Chairman Sir for running an institution like Dhruva College of Management that provides us a platform to enhance learning, character, and skills. As we step out into the world today, let us continue to embrace learning and be a proud Dhruvite. Finally, I would like to say never stop learning because life never stops teaching. Thank you.
Thank you, Kushal. I now invite Dr. K.T. Reddy, sir, and Mrs. Vejanti Garu to please present the Ponnala Foundation Gold Medal to the PGDM 2023 topper in marketing to G. Lakshmi Priya, daughter of Sri G. Prasad and Srimati G. Jyoti. A huge round of applause. A huge round of applause for Lakshmi Priya and her proud parents. Thank you so much, sir. I invite Lakshmi Priya to please address the gathering.
Namaste everyone. I stand before you today with the immense gratitude and humility as I deeply honored to receive this prestigious gold medal. It is not only a recognition of my individual achievements but also a reflection of the support, guidance and opportunities that Dhruva has provided me throughout my academic journey. However, it would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the contributions of my professors who have been guiding lights in my academic voyage. Their knowledge, mentorship, and encouragement have been instrumental in shaping my intellectual development. I also want to express my appreciation to my family and friends who have stood by me, offered their encouragement, and provided a strong support. Thank you once again to Dhruva College of Management, Chairman Sir, the faculty, my family, and friends for your unwavering support. Thank you.
I now request Dr. S. Pratap Reddy Garu and Vice Chairperson Pushpalata Reddy ma'am to present the medal instituted in the name of Kirti Sheshalu, Srimati Venkata Satyamma and Sri Ram Krishna Reddy, Srimati Vajrama and Sri Purushottam Reddy Garu, parents of Dhruva Founder Chairman and Vice Chairperson, Medal of Honor to the PGDM 2023 second overall topper salutatorian to Bhavna Priya, daughter of Sri A. Nagesh and Srimati A. Indira. I request Bhavna Priya and her parents to join us on the stage, please.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఆ లేయర్స్ ఇట్లా ఒకదాని తర్వాత ఒకటి ఎట్లా వస్తాయా ఒక ముద్దలాగా ఒకటి వస్తాయి పక్క పక్కకు వస్తాయి కదా ఒకదాని తర్వాత ఒకటి అదే ఇక ఒక దగ్గర ఇట్లా కలిసినట్టు వస్తాయా? ఓకే. అవును. మొన్న మీరు 4 వరుసలు అంటే పెద్దవి కానీ మీ నాకు అట్లా అదే మరి ఎట్లా కూర్చాలి అది ఆయన అడగండి, సన్న పూసలు ఉంటే మరి ఎట్లా కూర్చితే బాగుంటాయి.
I invite Bhavna Priya to address the gathering.
Namaste, everyone. Firstly, I thank our respected dignitaries for your words of wisdom, and your presence in this convocation ceremony has made it even more special. I'm overwhelmed with pride and I'm very thankful for this wonderful recognition as the second topper. Today marks a significant role in our journey where our hard work and dedication are celebrated. This achievement is not just a testament to my individual capabilities, but also to the unwavering support of a founder chairman and faculty, my parents and fellow mates who believed in me during my moments of self-doubts and encouraged me to push beyond myself. They have been pillars of my strength, and today I share this success with them. While this convocation may mark the end of our formal education, but it is the beginning of a lifelong journey and growth. To wrap up, grabbers, congratulations to us. Let us carry the values we have imbibed here and strive to make a positive impact on the world. And I wish all the best to my lovely juniors and sub-juniors for your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bhavna Priya.
Yes.
A huge round of applause for Bhavna Priya and family. We are blessed to receive some recorded video greetings from Dhruva's well-wishers across the globe. We'll just take another moment and have it played.
Good morning, everyone. I am Dr. Narayala from Canada. Dr. Reddy Garu, Mrs. Reddy Garu, esteemed graduates, and your families, I am honored to join you all from Toronto, Canada, today for the 27th convocation of the Dhruva College of Management. I wish to extend a hearty congratulations for all your hard work and accomplishments, especially to the toppers in each subject area, including Mohammed Farkan Ahmad, who is the gold medal winner in finance. Mohammed will receive the Bala Tripurasundari Narayala Award named in honor of my late wife. Bala was not only an astute observer of the world and our interactions within it, but also a lifelong learner. She would have been so proud of all your achievements and would be excited to follow the careers that you are poised to undertake. As graduates of the Dhruva College of Management, you have a particular responsibility to uphold the lessons and values that Dr. Reddy Garu's curriculum has instilled. But you must also pursue your careers in a way that reflects well on your families, communities, and nation. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Srinivas Ramakuri from the other side of the globe from California. My hearty congratulations to the graduating class of 2023. Today is a great celebration day and milestone for all you to feel very proud for your achievement. There are wide range of opportunities and equal number of challenges are waiting for you to come and tackle. Go ahead and pursue your dreams. Wish you all the very best and all the success in your endeavors. I would like to congratulate Gottumukala Bhavani for achieving the special distinction. The chairman and the faculty of Dhruva have selected Bhavani as a top achiever in our class and decided to award the gold medal. Again, my heartfelt congratulations to you for all your hard work and achieving this gold medal. This is a great distinction indeed. But any distinction conferred on you comes with a responsibility. So now you have to make a lot of choices in your career. So my only advice is be original, be yourself. And whenever you make choices, make sure to care for environmental sustainability, ethical values, social responsibility, and discipline. Again, wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much, Dr. Narela and Srinivas Garu, for.
I recognize the presence of Sri Ponnal Lakshmi Garu and his wife, my sister. Though they are busy, they have received a gold medal and they are visiting us virtually. Ponnal Lakshmi Garu, namaskaram.
Thank you so much, sir and ma'am, for your humble presence online. And I thank Srinivas sir and Dr. Narela to take out time and record this video. Despite being on the other side of the globe, you have ensured to send in your greetings to our students. Thank you so much, sir. I request Professor Gokul to take over the proceedings from here.
Thank you, Professor Priya. And Mike. Yeah. The candidates for the award of the degree of postgraduate diploma in management may rise in their seats in reverence to the guests on dais. The graduating students, please stand up. Sir, I present to you these candidates and pray that they be admitted to the degree of postgraduate diploma in management, specialized in dual electives, finance, marketing, bypass, systems, business analytics, and human resources. Pratap Reddy.
Let me start. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the advisor and members of Dhruva Governing Board at the 27th Convocation of Dhruva College of Management, I admit you to the degree of postgraduate diploma in management, and I charge you throughout your life to prove worthy of this degree under your alma mater in the service of the nation.
Yeah, please resume your seats. Now I call upon the students one by one.
Let me recognize the wonderful presence of our adjunct professor Om Prakash sir from Warangal, who is virtually joining. And also, I recognize the presence of my spiritual friend, N.V. Raghuram Garu from Bangalore. Thank you very much.
Yeah, the graduating students shall receive their degrees individually from the guests on dais. The candidates shall walk to the dais one by one as their names are called, bow to the guests, receive their degree, and have leave after posing for a quick photograph. I request Dr. K. Pratap Reddy Garu to do the honors. Puri Abhishek. Make it fast. Abhishek. I request Akila to please help me. Akila and Shravani, please come here. Make it fast. Come fast. Abhishek. Anshika. Arun Kumar. Bhavani. Divya Bala. Mohammad Furkan. Govardhan. Haripriya. Dikshit. Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you, K. Pratap Reddy Garu. Now I request Srinivas Rao Garu to do the honors. Dikshit, Haripriya Dikshit, Likita Rao, Chandra Teja, Meghana, Meghana, Nikhil Sai, S. Nitin, Revan Sai Krishna, Sai Supraja, Savya Reddy. Thank you, Srinivasarao garu. Now I request Lakshmipati garu to do the honors. Savya, Setu, Sai Teja, Srija, Rakesh, Subramanya Prasad, Sai Teja, Vishwesh, Venkat Sai, Prasad, Vishwesh, please come.
Hello, ma'am is calling.
Thank you, Lakshmipati garu.
Hello, ma'am is
Okay, kindly request Dr. K.T. Reddy garu to do the honors. Venkat Sai, Vinay,
ma'am, she is coming.
Vaishnavi, Yashwant Gaur, Bhavana Priya, Bindu Shri, Yashwant, Bindu Shri, Chandrasekhar, Dinesh Patel, Dinesh,
Can check Maya?
thank you, sir. Thank you, K.T. Reddy garu. Thank you. Now I request Professor Narendra to do the honors. Kaushik Rana, Kirtana, Kushal, Aharika, Lakshmi Priya, Lakshmi Sadhana, yeah, thank you, Professor Narendra. Now I request Professor Prakash. Professor Prakash. Priya Lakshmi Sadhana, Lohita Reddy, Madhuri, Manikrishna, Mansi, Panindra, thank you, Professor Prakash. Now I kindly request Sri Ramachandra Reddy Garu. He was a student of Dr. S. Pratap Reddy 45 years ago. I kindly request Ramachandra Reddy Garu to do the honors, please. Sai Charan Gaur, Sai Krishna, Sandeep Kumar, Sangeeta, Kantan, Petal, Shivani, Vinay, Vinay Kumar. Vinita. Vishal. Yoshini. Nayantika. Nayantika Bhushan. Nayantika Bhushan. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Ramchandra Reddy garu.
I declare the 27th Convocation of Dhruva College of Management closed.
With this, we come to the end of yet another momentous ceremony in the history of Dhruva College of Management. And on behalf of the Dhruva family, led by Dr. S. Pratap Reddy, founder chairman, and Srimati Pushpalata Reddy, vice chairperson, I take this moment to thank all the dignitaries on the stage and off the stage for your humble presence that has made the day even more special, not just for the graduating students, but for the entire Dhruva family. This truly means a lot to us. I also thank the parents, faculty, staff, students, and the graduating students of 2021-23 who have graced this occasion with their kind presence. I request everybody to rise for the national song.
वंदे मातरम वंदे सुंदरा दयच शीतला सस्य श्यामला मातरम वंदे ఆసిని సుమధుర ఆశిని వందే
I request the audience members to continue standing as the dignitaries would retreat. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your kind presence.